I want to know, how do you define it? Means, what is your definition for this beauty?
A beautiful person, in my mind, if it's doesn't matter if it's a lady or gentleman, is a combination of three qualities: beauty power, brain power, and spiritual power. That combination makes a beautiful human being. Beauty is not in the eyes of the beholder. If you are a beautiful person, it will show in your eyes. You must be spiritually beautiful. You must be intelligent. That means you must have brain power and beauty power, man or woman. That combination is lethal. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, now...
No, I've just has this big thing that made in UK or made in US or made in France is the best. We have people who come to our counter and say, in London, in the world's biggest department store, what guarantee do we have it's Indian? If it's not Indian, we will not buy it. What do you say to that? So please don't think that made in India is just made in India. It's made in a very, very beautiful, very special country. It's a country of plant and Ayurvedic power. You know, it's very hard to explain. I'll just say one line and I think then I'll close this afternoon. Can't go on forever. The cosmetic buyer, this time when I just come from London, she said, Shehnaz, there's a very big problem with Ayurveda. You know, we have a problem with India and Ayurveda. I said, what? See, it's something that is good for India, may not realize at that time for her. She said if somebody comes for a foreign cosmetic, Lauder, Dior, or Rubinstein, any product, it's not out of stock, we give something else. The problem with Ayurveda is that if the client comes an Ayurvedic product, they go back and come back. There is no second to Indian Ayurveda. What a beautiful USP. There's no second for India in the entire international market. Please understand, you belong to a country which has a heritage of a 3,000-year-old civilization. Please value it. Please be proud of it. Please promote it. That is your country. That's India. Thank you. I close the tea. And I made these, I went into great research and we created these eye drops. And I just sent the eye drops to Michael. And 6 months later, his mother wrote back that he can see his baby smile. And finally, he got back his eyes. It was trifla in combination with some herbs. I tell you the formula, you take over the company. But it is a very special eye tonic. And I had, the gentleman who's head of the Hayat Regency in Delhi. It was his cousin. This boy who went blind, and when we launched Shehnaz in Malaysia, I made him stand up as an Englishman and tell the crowd that Ayurveda brought my cousin's eyesight back. Now that is something that is miraculous, and I want the Indian people to understand that they're sitting on a gold mine if they don't want to do anything about it. I am too alone in a very ferocious cosmetic industry to fight unless, have your backing. As I said, with cosmetic empires pumping billions of dollars into a hysterically mad cosmetic industry, selling youth and dreams in bottle jars, there to stand up and sell a civilization in a jar is not easy. I've done that all my life. And with the Crusader zeal, and I'll go on forever as long as I can. One more issue which will make you understand what worries me a lot, and I think both of you should also listen to this interesting case since you're ladies. And I used to go very recently to a shop for some training of flowers arrangement in London, and one of my friends used to come and leave her mother outside and come inside to the class. So I said, why don't you bring your mother in? So she said, she's blind. I said, but what happened? So she said that she's a very famous model for a beauty company, and she used to use this eyeliner for modeling, and gradually she got this gradual blurring of vision, and she became blind. And even today, when I left London, she was in Cromwell Hospital in a coma with the use of that eyeliner. So I'm not saying that which country is from, I don't know, but just imagine, if a woman can go blind with the use of eyeliner, there's something very wrong with the beauty business. So all of you should wake up to India, wake up to Ayurveda, wake up to your ancient civilization, and then try and conquer the world with what India has had for centuries, and you refuse and do not want to accept. That's the best I can say. There are a lot of miracles from Ayurveda, undisclosed reasons how it and why it acts. You must understand, when the world had no beauty, when the world had no chemicals, India always had herbs for centuries. And all we're doing is taking it to the Western world in a beautiful packaged form, plus in putting in the latest scientific know-how. So Ayurveda from India should be the latest packaging and the latest information presented to the West with ancient formulations. I think with that in mind, and a multi-billion-dollar industry, we should be able to conquer the world. Thank you.
Product launch of Black Diamond Ray. Look at me. Now I hand over the mic to my...
Thank you, ma'am. And ladies and gentlemen,
beautiful lady.
The formal function. Please stay on.
Farhan.